The flies started coming out in February this year. And you'd go in your horse's stall and they'd be all over their face and all over their muzzle and all over their feed bins. It was just annoying for them and for us. Well, I'm the barn manager here at Paula Stables. Been here for 8 or 9 years. We are sort of a multi-lodging experience at Santa Paula. We have stalls here in the barn. We have 38 stalls. We have covered pens down in the shade of the trees down by the hay barn, and we have 10 down there, and then we have pasture boarding. And so we sort of have the whole gamut. The manure management is always a problem with horse barns, and we try to keep it as green as we can instead of filling it in the landfill and paying that price per ton. We don't haul ours off as frequently as others because we take it to a nursery and to the pecan orchards, and they want it to rest and sort of cook a little bit so that it's not quite as strong. So we keep our manure here between 5 and 6 weeks, so we get a huge mountain of manure, so it breeds a lot of flies. They brought me the fly trap. I was like, I'm not sure about this. And then the next day, well, even he filled it up with a bait, and the flies were just amazing. Within 2 hours, there was probably 3,000 flies in that fly trap. And at that moment, I was sold. So here's our solar fly trap, and you see it's just self-contained here. You don't have to open it up. You just shake your bait like this, and you just pour it in. You don't even have to worry about splashing. And then the flies are already coming. Well, the bait is a yeast-based bait, and you have to sort of mix it in gallon jugs, water jugs, milk cartons, whatever. You pour the bait in, you fill it with water, and you let it set. Well, I can just tell you for sure, I know it works. I was a little hesitant at first because I thought it was going to be labor intensive. It is so not labor intensive. You mix the bait, takes a little while, and then in the morning you just pick up your gallon jug and you go around to your traps and you feed the flies, and you kind of are happy when you walk away and their trap is covered with flies trying to get in. In conjunction with that, we use the fly eliminators, and we put them in our manure pile. It comes in the mail in an envelope. We keep them in the dark for a while until we're ready to use them. Then we bring them and let them hatch a little bit. And then the fly eliminators, they're little insects that we spread around on the bottom of our manure pile. I kind of go around and scrape it down until I see the larva. And then I put the eliminators on there and then I cover them back up. It used to be you'd walk over there and there would be flies everywhere on the manure pile. And now I go over there and it's like, wow, there's hardly any flies here at all. So I know it actually works really, really well.